Hi. I have woken up in such a daze today. Anyway, hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Hi. This video is about the things that I have had injected into my face. This was originally meant to be a vlog, so I was editing the vlog and I was like, wow, Kayla, you did not include any of the information that you wanted to include. It's pretty much me going and being like, I'm getting finished, yay! And there's so much more that I wanted to talk about, and I think you guys asked me some questions, and you know, I just wanted to do a sit down thing because right now that vlog makes absolutely no sense. I have been considering getting fillers done for quite a few years. I'd never actually heard of them before, of course. Kylie Jenner started getting them. Well, I had heard of them, but like I thought that it was just something that, like, people did that were like famous and looked a bit weird. But yeah, they became popular on Instagram, and I was like, I could have that done. There were quite a few things. Well, there was one thing on my face that I was very insecure about, which I have been insecure about since primary school. I remember this kid called Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. He used to grab my neck like this and scream, turkey neck, turkey neck. Yeah, totally not traumatized by that at all. But that just kind of always stuck with me, and then I've had various people say it to me over the years, and you know, it just stays with you, doesn't it? And I can just always see it. It's always there. It's something I've always been insecure about. So I wanted to get rid of my turkey neck, which, as you can see, is not as bad as it used to be. I've been editing some vlogs recently that I filmed quite a while ago, to be honest, and watching those back, you can kind of see how my face has kind of changed. It's really weird to see all the old things that I was insecure about, and now they're kind of gone, which is nice. Not that I think that anyone should get stuff done just to not feel insecure. I don't know. Like, I had in my head for a long time, after finding out that fillers were a thing, of, oh, I should learn to love my own face. I tried doing that, it didn't work, so this happened. Sorry, I went off on an absolute ramble there. My point was that I'd been considering having fillers done for a while. So I got an email from the girl that does the PR for Dr. Max Malik. I don't know if any of you if you've researched fillers and stuff, you might have come across Dr. Max. He does the fillers for a lot of famous people, and he has a clinic on Harley Street. He has a clinic now in Birmingham that's recently opened, which is the one I went to, and he also teaches, like, he gives lectures, and he teaches a lot of people how to inject people's faces, basically, and various other aesthetic practitioner-y things. And so they invited me to come and have a complimentary treatment. And so I was like, yes please, I would like that. Here I will insert a few clips of him injecting my face. Hello, I am at Cosmetics Clinic UK. That is where I am. I'm at Cosmetics Clinic UK because today I'm getting my fillers. I know I talked to you about those a few days ago. I'm here to get some fillers because I've wanted them for years, but just been really scared of what people will say if I get fillers. So yeah, that's why I have no makeup on. That's okay. So yes, I'm here to get my face beautified. What? Beautified. Beautified. I have no idea what I'm actually having done, and I've got a cold. So this is why my nose is so red.
So that will all be done now. So what I'm going to do is just introduce a tiny little place where I can go through. And as I say, there'll be no needles once I've done that on your face. You will feel some movement, okay? And feel like perhaps a little, my hands and also a little wiggly feeling.
Okay.
All right, okay. Pinch your cheek, okay? And then I'm going to just lift a bit and you'll feel a movement in there. And just feel like a little twiddle. Well done. That's fantastic. Are you comfortable?
you feeling it?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It just feels like you can feel something that is supposed to be sharp, but it doesn't feel sharp.
Alright, so it'll feel very similar to you, okay? Except I'll be touching you here.
Okay.
Alright, okay. And I put my finger here, okay? You'll feel a little movement as I come along. Perfect. You okay?
I literally can't feel this one at all.
Sorry, you don't feel it? Yeah, it's very comfortable. This is much better than sticking needles in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Much better. So I'm going to pinch your cheek again, alright? Like I did on the other side. And you feel a little tuggy sensation. Well done. I'm going to put my finger right next to your eye.
There's me getting injected. You can see my turkey neck. Brilliant, isn't it? What I kind of find really sad is that in those videos before I go and get my face injected with things, I'm actually holding my chin up like this. Like I'm doing this throughout the whole, because I'm trying to hide it. I've noticed it in like watching back old videos. I actually do it quite a lot, but I don't do it anymore because I'm not as conscious about it. So yeah, that was a thing that I noticed. I went in and I was like, I have no idea what's going to happen when I get in there. And I went and sat down and I was like, hi Max, how are you? You know, all that. He's got a very cute dog on his Instagram, just saying. Anyway, it was very nice. He was just like, here's a mirror, gave me a mirror. And he was like, could you point out to me places on your face that you think need improvement? You know, held up the mirror to my face and I said about, you know, this situation, which is much better than it was, my turkey neck. So what he said was they would put some filler in here and also here because of my tear troughs were apparently quite dramatic, which I never really, I mean, I did kind of see it, but I basically just let him do what he wanted to my face. So he was like, we're going to do tear troughs, a little bit of cheek filler, which I thought was like, I was like, oh, really? Because I have quite naturally high cheekbones as it is. And sometimes they stick out and they look weird as it is. Well, I think they do. And so to have more in there, I was like, okay. He explained to me that if we put it in there, it's going to lift this part of your face up, which made sense. And I was like, yeah, good, let's do that. And then also have it all in my jawline, because previously my jaw pretty much, my jaw is all the way back here. Before, it looked like my jaw just went straight from my ear sometimes down to my chin. Basically sculpted me a nice new jaw, which was lovely. He used a cannula to do it. Like, I know some people just have like all the individual injections. I think I ended up having 35 injections. I had about 4 mil in my jaw and another 2 like around this area. I also had like some here, basically to bring my face forwards, because before my face was like quite far back. Maybe I'll cut to some of the procedure here.
So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to come down here and do a little bit of treatment in the lower face, okay?
Okay.
You feel a little movement here as well, okay? Sorry. Just don't tighten your mouth at all. Perfect, well done. Better.
Here comes the jaw.
What did you say? Here comes the jaw.
Yeah. Jawline.
Lovely to have a jaw.
Would it? Okay. You're doing very well, okay?
They always say, can I have you? And then that's our back card, and then he looks at the sheet. So the mums that come to see you? It all say, can I have a cookie? Okay. So just like on top. So it's a show note, essentially.
This, your side profile will make this will make a massive difference for Kayla, and it also contours your jaw more by having this more projected.
Yeah. And it will even lift the...
So halfway through, I had to have a break. I was in there for about 2 hours. I think I had quite a lot of injections. There's something weird about having your face stabbed repeatedly, even if you can't really feel it that well. I think it's like just a normal reaction, but like if you have like the face stabbed over and over again, even if you can't feel it because of the anaesthetic, like your body still starts to shake because of adrenaline, and it got to the point where I was like, and I had to like stop and have like some chocolate and a drink and just calm down a bit. But while we were doing that, I discussed with like some of the girls there, and we just talked about why you should research where you go to get your fillers done. There are some people that are doing these 3-day courses and then they're buying cheap filler, which isn't proper filler. It's like filler mixed with another substance, which doesn't last very long, and it could be quite dangerous because you don't know what's being injected into your face. They are then stealing photos from other people's Instagrams, posting them, and then getting clients that way. So make sure you research before you go to a specific place. Ideally, they should be a doctor, nurse, or dentist, which is trained as an aesthetic practitioner.
What's happened?
Oh god. Oh my god. Wow.
I have a jawline.
I have a jaw. I love it. Look at my face.
Your jaw looks amazing.
I love it. Yeah.
Okay. Shall I tell you what we've done?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna, so your eyes are a little bit deep, so we very gently did that. We recreated this up here to lift you, make it more kind of oval and parallel. We lightened these, and this area was quite shallow, so we lifted that out. We've essentially, well, recreated a chin, and then we've created this angle for you as well, which has helped this, the bit you didn't like so much. If you look at that, even though I'm treated directly, it's better.
Yeah.
That's by direct
when
lifting.
I look down, it's not doing the thing anymore.
Yeah, that's right. So the whole face is more oval, it's more slimline, and it's much more balanced. If you look at the profile now, so if I put you see this, that's very close to being perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas previously your chin was below your lips. If you look now, it's the profile.
Yeah, it's in the proper place.
Yeah. So how does that feel? Look.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh,
Stunning.
good.
Should we do something? Let's go to show Nicholas the place. Let's go to teach it. Hello.
Oh wow, okay.
Hello.
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 What headband?
You like that? Oh, good.
Let's have a looky. Oh, okay.
Yes.
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 See, I don't have bigger lips.
No.
No. I have a jawline.
How's it feel?
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Kind of weird looking at you though, but like, oh. There's different angles to your face that aren't normally there.
You like?
Yes, you're pretty.
I'm pretty.
You're pretty. Can I touch like?
I don't know.
Touching you take a kiss, and that's absolutely fine.
Hello. My nose is so red in this light, but look, I've got a jawline. Isn't it? Who knew? I've also had a little bit in here and here to make it more plump. And then I've also, oh, this side's bleeding.
It's my turn now.
It's your turn. Are you excited? Yeah. What did it have? No, not really. No, you haven't had anything. Hello. It's been 48 hours since I had my jaw situation. I like it, it's good. The swelling's gone down a lot. It's been 48 hours and this is my new chin. This side is, I think this side's more swollen, I don't know. I woke up 5 AM and like this bit and this bit here was like pushing, it was so swollen, or literally pushed over here. I was like, ah! But yeah, it's fine now. I have a chin, I just keep looking at it in the viewfinder. It's got like a little lump under here. There's like a lump of filler here. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but I think it's quite hard because like everywhere that I've had like this, you can kind of see it's hard. So I think it takes 2 weeks to settle. So I think after that this will kind of like spread out, and after 2 weeks it's just meant to feel like your flesh, so I think what that does is it's gonna like pull it up even more once it's settled, but because it's such a big lump of filler, it's like still there. Looking a bit weird at the moment. Oh. But yeah, it was good. They said there will be a bit of swelling. I've spoken to quite a lot of other people who have had fillers done, and they're like, oh, it didn't swell up, or oh, not very much. I think it must depend on the person, because my god, I swelled up like an absolute balloon at 5 AM the next day, and like my face was out here and it was ridiculous. I was like, ah. Also, after you've had your fillers done, it takes about 2 weeks for them to settle. I would say personally it took about a month for my fillers to kind of settle properly. I don't know why it took so long, but it did. I look like a PS4 controller, I'm not gonna lie. So that was back in November, and then in January they invited me again for, this time it was for like a model day. It's kind of like a practice day for the doctors and nurses that administer the fillers to basically, you know, practice. This time I had my injections done by Dr. Dev Patel. He was lovely. He basically looked at my face and was like, I'm not sure there's really much that we need to do. And I was like, okay. He decided that I should have a little bit more in around here and a little bit more to bring my chin forwards. So we did that, and that was great. I was only in there for about 10 minutes, and my god, such a subtle change, but it made such a difference. While I was there, I was just kind of like, I had read while scrolling through the depths of Instagram that sometimes you can have filler in your lip, in your top lip, to make the distance between your nose and your lip appear smaller. So, hello, my vlogging camera is not charged, but I have filler in my top lip, as you may be able to notice. It was really swollen last night. I will insert some really great photos here. Behold my swollen face. Anyway, if you can hear that, that's the Baby Yoda song playing in the background on a 10-hour loop.
Baby Yoda.
So yeah, I had filler in my top lip yesterday, and a little bit here and here and a little bit here to bring my chin forward, because I have a small chin. Not a small chin, I have a giant chin. It's to make my chin more pointy. Nicholas is just... So yeah, I just wanted to update you all on my lip situation and show you what it looks like the next day. Yeah, basically I had it in the top lip to make the length, basically make the distance between my nose and my top lip look less, because I've never really wanted lip fillers, but this is quite nice, apart from it looks a bit weird at the moment, but it looked really good yesterday before it started to swell up, so good. I'm very shocked by how much of a difference like such a small amount of filler can make. Of course I did have a lot initially back in November, but this top up just really changed the game, I must admit. So yeah, that's what I had done. But that evening my lip swelled up to about 5 times its normal size. It looked hilarious. I was actually panicking a little bit. I was like, oh my god, what if I've had a bad reaction and it's just gonna stay like this forever? But I was like, no, this happened last time, it's fine, it's not gonna stay this way. Some of you had some questions, so I will answer them now. Do I like the results? Yes, I do, actually. I'm very, very pleased. I've still got that little bit of fat. Actually, while I was talking to Dr. Dev Patel, he said that basically this lovely little turkey neck, that it's an unfortunate situation that some people have. It's like no matter how slim you are, it's just a genetic thing. Some people just have like a fat deposit under their chin that makes them look like they have a double chin, and there's not really much that can be done about it because it's genetic. But now there are lots of different ways in which you can, there are like, I don't know, like treatments that you can have. He didn't go into detail. I'm intrigued to kind of find out what those treatments are, so I might ask him. If you're interested, let me know One of you said, did you do jawline fillers because of aesthetic reasons or because you clench your teeth? Did you do it because you clench your teeth? Did it help? I think what you might be talking about is, I know some people, they clench their teeth, there's a muscle here which gets very strong and very big as a result of clenching your teeth. And I think that's actually Botox. You can have Botox put into, I think it's called the mastoid. The mastoid muscle. You can have Botox put in, which relaxes it and basically stops you from clenching your teeth so much. But no, I didn't have it done for that reason. I had it done because I had an incredibly weak jaw. So basically I had the exact opposite. I think that's the right answer, I don't know. Someone asked, how did it feel? What are your thoughts on the outcome? I mean, I love the outcome. I think it's great. It didn't feel good, I must admit. This side of my face was absolutely fine. I couldn't feel anything. Literally just felt like, I don't know if you ever had teeth taken out, but it felt like that. Like, you don't feel anything, you just feel like things moving around. It's like something should be there and it should be painful, but it's not. This side of my face, especially around here, apparently this kind of area where there's not much muscle and it's mainly just your jaw, that's very painful. It was sharp, very sharp, which wasn't nice. Would I recommend it? I mean, I think that everyone should make their own decision on what they do to their face, so I'd recommend it if you want to do it. But if you don't want to do it, I wouldn't recommend you go and do it just because I've said so, but then I don't think anyone's stupid enough to do that, so. You know, I've spent, since I've been about 8, trying to be okay with my chin flub, which you can't really see anymore. I feel like I'm grabbing it and I'm just holding on to nothing now, whereas in the past it was quite dramatic and I used to hide it a lot, so I feel like people online haven't really seen it that much, apart from you can't hide it in videos. I tried to kind of be like, oh yeah, I'm okay with this, you know, I like it, and I figured that if I kept saying that to myself, then I'd become okay with it. In the end, I was like, you know what, just get it done. If it's going to make you happy, get it done. Yeah. Someone else asked, does it shift when you rub it? I want the tip of my nose done, but wonder if blowing... Oh, okay. So you're worried that if you blow your nose and you've got filler in your nose, it will move around. No. You're not meant to, like, touch it for like about 48 hours. Like, I sleep face down. Not face down, but like, I sleep like this with my head like that. My face is usually touching the pillow and I had to sleep face upwards and it was so difficult. You're not allowed to go in a steam room afterwards, you're not allowed to do any exercise, but I think that's because of the injections. You know, getting any kind of bacteria in them is not advised. You're not allowed to wash your face for 24. In the first month, I could actually feel it. It felt like little blobs under the skin. But now I can't feel it at all. Once it's like settled, it's totally fine. It's not going to move around. Within 24 hours, I'm pretty sure you can touch your face. If you get a cold a lot, like I do, I've had 2 colds so far this year. It's what day is it? It's the 5th of February and I've had 2 colds already. Really not good. So yeah, if you have to like blow your nose, don't worry. Your nose is not going to like become deformed. You're allowed to like give it like a gentle massage. Apparently that helps it to settle. I think that's what they said. I might be wrong about that, but they're like, oh, you could gently massage it. So yeah, I think that's everything. And I am now going to go because I have waffled on for 50 minutes. Maybe if I go again, I will actually vlog it properly because I did not do a very good job the last 2 times. What I also forgot to mention was if you don't like it, you can get it dissolved. And also, if you don't like it, you could just let it fade and go back to the way that it was. So it's not permanent, which is good. Anyway, I'm going to go now. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video and found it informative, even if it was a little bit rambly. I'm sorry. So I hope that you have a lovely day. Farewell. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.